So how is the wind industry doing?
You and I have an insatiable appetite for electricity. Come with me and we'll look at the issues relative to wind farms and the communities that they serve. This is the Windfarm Guy.
Hi, this is Dennis Stout. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Windfarm Guy. Today, let's pause and look at the status of the wind industry. At the end of 2019, the wind industry crossed a major milestone. There are now over 100 gigawatts of installed capacity. What is 100 gigawatts? Well, it's more than California and New Jersey use yearly combined. It's about 8% of the total American electricity consumption. Now, the wind industry had kind of a modest beginning back in the 1980s here in the U.S. The first projects were installed in California, then spread to the plains and the Midwest because that's where the greater wind is. Once technology improved, it expanded to the Pacific Northwest and to the Mid-Atlantic and to the Northeast. By 2008, there were 25 gigawatts installed in 35 states. That means it took 28 years for the first 25 gigawatts to be built. And that remaining 75 gigawatts, it only took 11 years to build it. And there's still 46.5 gigawatts ready to be built or getting ready to be built in the U.S. pipeline. Now, surpassing hydro, wind is now the largest source of renewable electricity generation. Wind generates about 2/3 of the electricity in the Southwest Power Pool, which is in the central part of the United States. In most parts of the U.S., wind is the lowest cost source of new electricity power, and that doesn't even include the incentives. It's even becoming cost competitive with existing power plants. How is this happening? It's because turbine costs have fallen 69% since 2009, and they have become far more efficient. One of the best parts about this is even though rural America is hurting and hurting badly, 99% of wind farms are in rural areas. And because of that, they are transforming those rural areas by bringing some incredible economic benefits. There has been more than $194 billion in capital investments in over 1,100 wind farms installed in 41 states and 2 U.S. territories. Those wind farms contribute over $1 billion annually to the local communities that they serve. Wind farms are saving those rural communities. Some other things for you to be aware of. Between the manufacturing and the development and construction and operations, there are over 114,000 wind jobs here in the U.S., and many of those are local. In addition, it has the lowest environmental impact of all the electricity generation. Wind is making a difference. If you don't mind, click like and subscribe. Leave me a note if you would. In addition to the 46.5 gigawatts that are in our pipeline today, there's also this new frontier, offshore wind, and it's just getting started. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if in America we hit the 200 gigawatt milestone within the next 5 to 6 years. Why? Because the future of the wind industry is bright. This is Dennis Stout, and I'm the Windfarm Guy.
Thank you for watching. Working together, we can make good energy decisions and save our planet. I am the Windfarm Guy.